Hi everyone and welcome to my thank card. It's Friday. As you can see, I have not made the card yet. I've got a little plan on the wall of what I think I might want, and I've got what I want to use here in front of me. So I have a semi idea. So I've pulled out some stamp sets, the Francais, the Kindness Matters Butterfly, and this is Elementary Elegance. I pulled my bird punch out because I'm thinking leaves. I want to use the leaves. I pulled out these ribbons because I just got this one in the mail today, and then I've got the crocheted Victoria crocheted trim one. The colour scheme I'm going for is soft suede, naturals ivory, lucky limade, cherry cobbler. I want to use my dyes, and the inks I'm looking at using are cherry cobbler, crumb cake, and soft suede, and maybe some brads as well. So I haven't actually made the card yet, so you're going to see this process unfold in front of you. So look out for my card and watch the process. So it's going to be a bit washy, but you know what? Enjoy the show. Bye. Okay, so what I've done, as you can see here, is I'm going to try and I've seen this technique done before where you layer your framelits. Alright, so I've got my soft suede cardstock out, and I'm thinking, yep, naturals ivory, definitely suiting soft suede, and I'm going to make some rosettes out of my 1 1/4 circle punch. So I think I'll just do 4, see if that's enough. I don't know if you've seen it done before, but I love this technique where you actually just get the circle and spiral it by cutting in a spiral motion. Doesn't have to be perfect because you're just going to put it in a ring anyway. Like that. So you get this look, and then you turn, if you can see that, you've just fold it in, and you just follow the fold in like that. So you keep folding it, or rolling it. Like, kind of like that, and that's how you get the rosette look. So I'm going to go ahead and make 4 of those. Alright, so rosettes are done. So I'm thinking of clustering them the bottom right, and then getting some of the leaves from the bird punch and putting them across the bottom out, coming out of the roses. So I'm going to punch a decent amount out. Probably, I'm thinking about 5, maybe 6. Get it out. Like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. I can get one more out of this punch. It's getting a bit messy, this cardstock now. I'm going to grab that little area in the middle. There we go. Alright, so punch mess everywhere, bird leaves everywhere, so put them aside. I'm liking this idea. I'm really liking this. Alright, so definitely leaves. Okay, now on this soft suede cardstock, I'm thinking background, using the Francais, this beautiful script writing. Soft suede on soft suede. So let me ink this up. Nice and inky. Okay. Flat down. Pressing all along to get all the writing. And lifting straight up. Okay, so that's the look I've got there. I'm also thinking I should sponge that. Alright, so soft suede on soft suede. Those who know me know that I do like my sponging. Okay, so just for that look there. Alright, I'm also thinking I should sponge the edges of this first one and so the outside of this first one and maybe the inside of the second layer. I'll include a link to where I've seen this get this lady who done it, and I think she called it making layered frames with the Framelits dies. So I'll put a link to her YouTube tutorial on this one. Right, so let me grab my other sponge for my crumb cake ink. Right, so inking using this. So outside of this, just being careful because it's a thin piece. Okay, and already that's just changed the look and toned it down. Okay, so then doing the inner piece, because the inner piece is the piece you're going to see. Still being gentle, trying not to wreck this cutout. Okay, I think I'm quite happy with that. So it's going to look like that, and that really accentuates the layers a little bit more as well. Alright, I'm going to stamp my image on here and my sentiment. I really like this happy birthday and this stamp image here, so I'm going to use that. Put happy birthday in the middle. Alright, so using soft suede ink, I'm going to stamp this image on the cutout, the die cut. To get that, I'm going to stamp the happy birthday sentiment in soft suede as well on the second cutout. Alright, I'm going to punch that out using the curly label punch. Alright. Placing that in the centre and punching that out. And I'm also, I think I might sponge that with crumb cake, the outside of that as well. Just the leftover ink from the sponge. Alright, okay, so I'm going to dimensionalize that. So that's what it looks like. Okay, so I'm going to start dimensionalizing these layers on the cardstock. So first layer, getting all these off. Alright, so first layer on. Beautiful 3D effect. Second layer, now I'm going to have to use the side of these dimensionals along. Alright, so I put dimensionals all along that, and then I'm going to layer it. Oh, I can see a little bit of the dimensional sticking out in this one, so I'll get that out. Okay. Oh, what have I done? Oh, here we go. So that is the layered. Look, I think it looks awesome. Yep, we'll be doing this again. Okay. So I'm thinking that should go on that, and I'll dimensionalize that. Now before I put that down, I did want to use some of this crocheted ribbon. So I need to have a think how I'm going to do this. Because I've got all the rosettes coming here. And I've got the little leaves coming out of that. Then maybe just a little crocheted bow on the side there as well. Let's have a look. Now to put all these leaves together, I'm going to use glue dots. It's the best form of adhesive. Without making too much of a mess. And I'll trim all the leaves down. Like that, and then putting the rosettes on top of that. I might even just need to put 3 even. I'll have a look. So just putting a glue dot on the bottom of the rosette. And one more right there. I think that looks like it's starting to form. I might even put some leaves to come out the bottom here. I might sneak one in there. If I can sneak one in there. Like that. And one across. Yeah. Trim this out. And it'll stick like that. Oh look, it's really, I'm really pleased with this. I don't think it needs, well it might need the crocheted trim. Maybe just do a little fold. With using some sticky strip along the bottom here. No. I know what I might do is I might put a couple of the beautiful butterflies from Kindness Matters just along the top here. Okay, so I've gone ahead and stamped this with soft suede, but I'm going to use my blender pen, which, right, blender pen, picking up ink. I'm just going to blend some of this cherry cobbler. So we're using because I've just used dye-based ink, I'm trying to be very light-handed with this so I don't smudge the ink. And I also want to blend some of this ink out. Okay. Alright, so I think I'm happy with that overall look. So these are my little butterflies cut out, and using glue dots again, I'm going to place them flying, prop their wings up so they look like they're flying. One on the sentiment. Down here. Yeah. There you go. I hope you enjoy this card. I enjoyed making it, and actually making it up on the spot was a bit tricky, but I hope you like it, the end result, and leave a comment or share with your friends. Thanks for watching. I've also just put some of this Dazzling details, which is like a glitter glue, using our Dazzling Diamonds glitter, and I just put a little bit on the wings of each butterfly, just as an extra element to the card. So thank you for watching.